And welcome back to Mars Survivors. So here we are back on this cold, dead planet. We have a rocket that is ready to land. We're going to go ahead and land him here. It's a him. It'll be in range so that they can unload it, and it'll also be in range so that they can begin to hopefully get some more resources. Alright, so with that, we have an explorer. Explorers can go and do something like this. We can create a transport route, which means I can say, hey, go to this area, gather up all the materials, and then bring it back and deliver it here.
Research complete.
Live from Mars. So that just gives us a larger pool of individuals that are going to be able to help our colony when we begin to bring them in. Okay, so they're doing that. I have a dozer. First thing I want to do is go in here and landscaping, flatten. Let me shrink that a little bit. Kind of want to just flatten that out, and he's going to do that. Get rid of that for a little bit more building space. All right, I'm
Sector
going to
scanned.
continue to extend our range here. So click, drag. And there's possibilities for meteor strikes and malfunctions in cables and all that to hurt our supply. So redundancy is going to be key to begin to oh, that was quick. Let's say we break the cable here. If we have it coming in this way, the electricity can go this way and this way, which allows, that was some, some more there. Oh, so since we have the sensor tower built, you see how it says 285% sensor boost? Yeah, that just helps us do this a little bit quicker. We can actually get autonomous sensors that are going to help out a lot, but as of yet we don't have that. Okay, so first dome, this is going to be happening, I think, what I want to do, this is only going to matter for aesthetic purposes. I want to land my rockets here. Should be, is that where I want to land them? You know what, I could land them over here. Move them up out of the way just a little bit. And put a landing pad. What this does, I guess that would work right there. What the landing pad does is it prevents, I think, wait, let me redo that, like that. It prevents the spread of dust so that
Research complete.
it's not getting dust all over everything. So we'll be landing there, and then we can kind of build our basic so transporter optimization. It can now harvest faster and has a larger maximum. We got 3. Alright, so this is one-time $1 billion funding, and then Explorer AI. Okay, so this is cool. It generates 100 research per soul for each RC Explorer. Multiple vehicles result in collaboration losses. So yeah, I think think I want to do that. That means I'll get 100 research for having my explorer on the planet. And what it's saying is the collaboration loss is the more I build, the less return I'll get. Alright, so these guys are having a problem.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Uh-oh. Hey, we got 2. So what I want to do is I want to pick up my explorer, and if I shift and click and
This is
click,
Mars official radio with Panamasculine.
it
I
cues
aim
it
to
up.
please
So
your
just hold
musical
shift and
needs.
click. You're probably used to that from all types of games. Why is this taking so long? It needs 6. This needs... Oh, it's going up now. It doesn't need anything.
Milestone achieved.
Hey, but we have no live support, but that's okay. So dome constructed, we got 1,500 research for that, and let's go ahead and finish off some of this. So I want to, for a redundancy system, actually I want to go here. Nope, I don't like the way that's working. Well, we'll just go here. Alright, that way we have that, and then the pipes are going to basically follow that general direction, but the pipes can only be hooked in here. The pipes are going to be what brings in our fluid, our oxygen, all that kind of stuff. I can also go ahead and, since we're kind of struggling a little bit, we'll go into production. Oh, something's happening.
Someone joked we
Analyze.
found kryptonite. It was because of the greenish-yellow hue of the beryl crystals.
Sweet. So reduce the cost of physics techs by 10%. That is awesome. So in other words, all of our physics techs are now 10% cheaper forever. So that's really good, especially as you begin to get further and further up, because you can have, well, you've already seen, you know, up to 10,000 and maybe even more. So that would be 9,000 once we get to that point. So that's kind of a lot and good. All right, so with that, it doesn't have any of that, but now I can begin to think about, how do I want to lay this out? We'll come back to that here in just a second. It should, it has power.
We've just found the wreckage of Phobos 2. The old probe even had some new data for us to analyze.
Okay, so we located some more anomalies. Alright, well, let's get our explorer and go check that out. We've got one up here. We're not going to be able to get to that one just as of yet. And then we got one back here. It looks like we got some blockage that we might have to deal with. So with that, let me go ahead and pull my rover over. that was funny. No, all right. With that, I'll pull him over, and let's let's just make a way. So the rover's going to begin to work on that.
Anomaly found.
Those are the 3 that were revealed to us already. Alright, so with that going, what's taking these guys so long to work here? Concrete. That's what I was working on. Alright, so with that, go to production, concrete extractor, and we will repeat the process.
Resources are low. That looks good to me. Cable. Connect that right on up. And then also, well,
we got a couple there.
I'm Penem
Actually, we
Askelin
got
of Mars
quite
Official
a few
Radio.
there.
Lean back, relax, and let us do the
Let's
rest.
build
Our songs are simply the best, and my
large
hosting is
dumping
too.
site. We're gonna go. We'll put 2 in. Actually, we'll put 3 in. Let me make sure. Well, it doesn't quite cover all that, but that's fine. All right. So with that, why is this still not connected? Or is it? We might be. Oh.
The analysis tells us that we found iridium-rich sulfides.
Wow.
That's a real rarity on Earth.
That's excellent. So our physics training, or our physics technology tree is now 20% cheaper. It's almost like they want us to go down through that one. All right. So with that, let me look at our power grids. 15 and 15. So I'm thinking the reason why they're not giving us anything is because we need more power.
Sector scanned.
All right. There we go. Now it's up and running. All right. So the same way. Let me pause for a second. The same way we need cables to run our electricity. We need pipes to run our oxygen and water. Shortcut is V. So you can come into the build and you can click this and you can do that, or oops, you can just hit V. Your choice. I'm going to run it to here, and then I'm going to run. I don't like the way that looks. All right. That'll build that. That'll get us some oxygen, or some water going in there. Alright, and on this side I want to build a storage facility for more concrete. And away we go. We are running. We are running. Up and running. We'll push him over to here, and I'm also going to build a metals depot, just because it doesn't look like anybody's picking up the metal. Oh, let's see here. I want to go
Research complete.
load up. Well, let's just load it all up, and then we'll unload it right there. Okay, so our evaporators, however you say that, is done. So here's, well, it's not our first spire, that's our first breakthrough spire. Here's another spire. So this is water reclamation. What this does is this helps to reclaim some of the water usage from your domes. We're not going to worry about that right at this moment. We're going to let a couple of more of these go, and hopefully more interesting technologies get revealed as we go. Alright, so there's that. We need much more. So we are at 10 polymers. I think at this point in time it's a good idea to go ahead and build our first battery. We're going to need more than just one. Let me see where I want to build it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to go cable out, and then I'm going to build a battery. This way, if something happens over here, we still have a battery. This is pumping.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
So another, ooh, we got another anomaly found. Ah. So we'll bring our explorer back over here.
This is
Let
the
them look at
Mars
that.
official radio.
All right,
I'm
so
Penn Escalin.
with that,
Unbiased
I
information
want
is
to
essential to proper development. Still, people find it hard to understand that skewed information
see
corrupts
here.
their conclusions.
Hit
In contexts
V,
of
it'll
social
tell you
importance,
this is where,
like in
oh,
the
that's
Mars
going to be
project,
moving.
information has to be
Where
undistorted
you can
and addressed
hook
without
stuff in.
preconceptions.
So
With
in our
scientifically
life
based
support,
information, the
we
most
want
difficult
ability to
arguments
be able
can
to
be settled
store
without issue.
some of this,
And
just in
that's my
case
ambition with
anything
this
bad ever
radio show,
happens, which
to report indisputable
this is
facts
surviving
in between
Mars.
good songs,
Bad
like this
things
one, for
happen
instance.
all the time. I don't like that. I will just stick on here. So this will begin to hold some for us. Ooh, this is also another one that produces waste rock. So let me see what kind of distance we have. Alright, so we will build storage waste rock. And we'll just stick that there. So it won't, they'll throw it out on the ground, but we don't need to worry about that. Alright. This
Breakthrough
guy.
discovered.
Hey, internal fusion. Alright, so we have
Resources
here.
are low.
So we're going to supply route, collect all, bring it back, drop it off there. Alright, so energy and oxygen, we're not going to worry about that. Alright, so fusion reactor upgrade. Fusion reactors no longer require workers to operate. That's huge. That'll be basically free power once we get to that point. We're not there yet, so I'm not going to worry about that. And let me see. We're running at half. All right,
Resources are low.
I guess it's time. Let me see how much room I got. I got some room. So I want a cable. And then I want to build some power. I want to build some wind turbines. I'm going to build three to start with. This will begin to help really compensate for what's about to happen. Alright, so we got that happening. The very next thing that we need to do is we need to say, hey, we got to get these rockets back to Earth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to production, and we have a fuel refinery. I'm going to connect that fuel refinery right in here. It's going to build, and it's going to begin to produce fuel. So since we're producing fuel, we need somewhere to store it. I am going to build a fuel depot, and I'm going to build a fuel depot. Let me do it
Sector scanned.
right there. Alright, so we'll let that begin to work. And then the next thing that we need, you see we're short on electricity and we're short on oxygen. Okay, well, since we're short on both of those things, we have 6 electricity being produced. Actually, we got 50 stored. We're producing 46. Oh, and it went now that it's dark. So this is a good time to check. Once it goes dark, you can look and you can see, hey, we're producing 16.4, but we're consuming 35. So in other words, we're losing 18.7, and this is what we have stored. So I'm not for sure how long that is, but it's probably not going to last very long. So what we're going to go ahead and do, though, is we need to go to life support, and we need to build a Moxie. So a Moxie is our air producer. I'm going to click him in here. It's going to begin to produce air, and then since, hey, we're producing air, what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to get an air tank and allow that to fill up. Yep, we are running out of electricity. We are 26 actually, low on that. Right now we
Sector
have
scanned. Anomaly found.
0.8 machine part maintenance. So not exactly one anomaly found. Ooh, there you are. This will unlock another breakthrough. Is that what it is? Nope, just something interesting. So we'll figure out. Ooh, polymers. So where are you at? We want you to. Oh, they're already collecting it. It's too late. Alright, so we will... Ooh, there's another rare metal site up here. I'm going to go ahead and build just a little bit more power. Rotate that around. Okay. And these are producing 5.5, so I just built another 11. Not much. Oops. But what I want to see is I want to see this get full, and then we'll build one more.
The anomaly turned out to be one of the most well-preserved
Oh, wow.
asteroid impacts in our area.
Okay.
No
So
geologist could ever put a price on it.
we got, well, he did, 800 million funding, and then 3,000 gain in our research.
Research complete.
So, full fuel compression. In other words, we can carry 10,000 more pounds of cargo. Here it is, autonomous sensors. Yeah, that's going to be huge. So we're going to actually undo that. We're going to hit that. This is going to give us the ability to make our own fuel refinery and a polymers factory. So we're definitely going to hit that, and then we will... Let's just finish that off since it's going. Alright, so drones. Oh, where is that? Okay, you already got that. Alright, so let's see. I thought I seen one. I did. Let's see if we can get to that. If not, we will figure it out. And away we go. Alright, so they should
Sector
be
scanned.
fueling this. Okay, we're getting close. Alright, so let's check. This is during the daytime. During the daytime, our power grid is 57.3. We're consuming 42. We have 100 stored. And then with our life support system, okay, so we're doing pretty good here. This only, our water only pulls out as much as we need. So we're consuming 2, so it's pulling out 2. It did store some, and we do not have any surcharge. So our oxygen is a little bit different. We're pulling out 3, or producing 3, and we're consuming 1. And then we have that much stored. So at this point in time, I think it's time to consider how are we going to lay this out.
Stay tuned, enjoy,
There's another
take a
one
break,
up here.
and just chill. Our songs will go down
So
like
I
an
will
energy
probably
bill.
put a dome up in this area to get to this. And there'll probably be a dome in this area to get to this. So that'll give us our basic expansion pack. So if we're going to put a dome over here, we're probably going to need one of these 2 slots available for a tunnel. Same thing here. If we're going to put a dome there, we're going to need probably, ooh, that's a bad placement for that. 1 or 2 of these slots for that. I might have to move that come later on. So we were not, doesn't look like there's any reason for us to expand in this direction. So what I want to do is I want to build a home. We will flip them around, and then I want to build production, our machines part factory. Alright, so with that, I'm thinking that maybe these are somewhere up in here, we're going to need the ability to be able to get out. I'm going to build production life support, hydroponics farm. Yeah, and then dome services. So this will produce food, and then let me see, a diner obviously will serve food, and then let me see what I want. I want a small grocer. See, it says services, food, and shopping. So it'll just help them feel a little bit better about themselves and about everything that's going on in the Mars environment. I want to rotate that, stick that there, and let's give them some decorations, make them feel nice and at home. We'll give them a little fountain there. All right, and with that, I think that we are going to be just about ready to bring some people down. See how close we are. We're at 12. Okay. So at this
Resources
point,
are low.
yep, power's low. That's because it's nighttime. So let me check. Because it's nighttime, okay, 2743. It's a little bit better. We can do a little bit better than that. So we're going to say, do not work at night, and do not work at night. And then let me go back in here and check. All right, so much better. We're still losing, but at a very slow rate, and we should be able to maintain stability all the way through the night. Yeah, so I like that. Halfway there. Then once we get some people down here, the dynamics are going to change even more. Okay, so that is just about to be complete. What is it saying? So generate, oh, yep, that's more research being generated. Great. We got 4 billion. We could actually...
Research complete.
There it is. There it is. And now we're up to a baseline of 350. So we just keep going, and it'll produce. All right, so pretty much we need some peoples. They are just out of range of being fueled. So before I begin to push in that direction, which I'm pretty sure I'm going to build right here. Of course they're not working. We don't have any people. What I want to do is I want to get, I don't remember what tree it is. I think it's in engineering. I want the ability to be able to create a medium-sized
Sector
dome.
scanned.
Oh, let's check our, nope, he's blocked. I figured maybe he would be. Alright, so what we'll do then is we will nope, don't need it to be that big. We'll just build us a little ramp. down there, and we'll have this guy come on over here and do that, and he should be able to drive down, drive back out is what I'm thinking. With that, let's see. Alright, so we're beginning to run out of our sensor bonuses. Alright, so that's actually what's working. So you know what, I am going to outsource one more big time. Gotta watch. Spending your money like crazy, it can hurt. Oh, nobody got that polymer? Alright, so with that, I guess it's time to build some more storage. So nothing special is needed for that. I'm going to do food, polymers. Oh, it's ready to
Sector
go.
scanned. Anomaly found.
There it is. We're
Milestone
launching our
achieved.
first rocket. An anomaly is discovered. Alright, well, we'll wait on that before we do it. Ooh.
Research complete.
Let's gather all this. Autonomous sensors are done. That's going to change things a little bit. And drop that there. So basically what that means is our sensors no longer require maintenance or electricity to operate. What was I doing? I was doing this. Alright, some more depots. Electronic parts. And we already got the fuel. We will do a seed container. Like I said, that'll be kind of important a little bit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What are we missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I think we have the metals there. I think it's probably a concrete. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Metals, concrete, food, rare metals. Of course it is. Alright, and we'll stick the rare metals there. And now we have the ability to hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me double check because this seems like we're missing something. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So what are we missing? So we got our
Sector
metals,
scanned. Anomaly found.
concrete, food, let me pause this, rare metals, polymers, okay, electronics, that's what it is, machine parts. Alright. Now I'm feeling much better. Okay, so we have the ability to be able to house everything. Hey, there's another anomaly. Let's see what we got going on down here. Where's the Dozer? Aw, he got stuck. Well, that's not... I guess maybe I need to... That's a glitch. Flatten that. Um, I don't know if it's going to work or not. He's not traveling anywhere.
Research complete.
Alright, well maybe he can work his way out of there. Polymer factories and fuel refineries. Oh. Yeah, we kind of need that. We'll click on that. Actually, we need all of these, but those specifically. And we'll just click on those to have something going on. Alright, well he is clearing it, so maybe he can work his way out of it. Alright. Oh, they are refueling him, so good. That'll work. Get him up and out, up and at him.
You're listening to Mars Official Radio with Penna Masculine, your first radio host choice with the best radio voice.
Let's make a supply route. We will gather all, unload here. Alright. So we are still running in the negative, but it's only a -4 for the time being. Wheatgrass, we'll do 2 of those, and then 1 of those. Alright, so passenger rocket. Alright, so in the midst of the passenger rocket, we have 107 applicants. First thing we want to do is we want to put some filters on. So age group. We don't want any middle-aged and no children. So youth and adults. Middle-aged, they're just going to get too old too fast. We don't want any seniors. So we'll apply that. And then we want more filters, specialization. So right now I would prefer botanists and engineers. That's what I would prefer. And then more filters. Sex, I don't really care. Perks. Well, celebrities would be great. What we don't want is any bad perks. So let's check out the flaws. We don't want any alcoholics right now. No chronic, no actually, you know what? We don't want any flaws whatsoever right now. So that still leaves us 22 matching applicants. So let's apply that and let's see who we got. A workaholic, okay. A survivor, they're good. It just helps them to live in the environment easier. So we have 3 botanists, 3 non-specialists, 3 engineers, 1 geologist, 1 scientist, 1 officer. Let's see if we can, because we really don't, I mean, we could use a geologist. Yeah, we probably could use a geologist. I don't think we need an officer right now, so let's pull him out. And we don't need a scientist right now. So 3. Let's see about getting another, he's a nerd. sorry, she's a nerd. And he's a nerd. Alright, so with that, I think that'll be good. So we got 12. So we're going to launch them. So they're coming. Alright, so with that, I also want to go ahead and build production our first rare metals extractor.
Research complete.
Trying to... That'll work. That'll keep some of the dust off of important components. Alright. And then we got us some more funding. So excellent, excellent, excellent work. Alright, let's go back to him. That's definitely a glitch, and I don't know. I don't know how to get him out of there. So
Research complete.
undo that. Let's I guess I don't know how to deal with it because he's stuck.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Alright, well since that's happening, let me do our explorer. Let's go ahead and do that, and that. And we got another rocket ready to return home. Yay. Away we... Ooh. So the whole board flares up. Red warning signs. Emergency rocket launch abort initiated. So we notify our sponsor. Oh, and they spend no time in giving us 5 free supply pods and 500 million in funding. All right. Well, they're going to repair it, which is going to use up a lot of our machine parts. So I guess if you're giving me free rockets, ooh, yes. Hang on. Move out the way. We got people coming. And touchdown.
Milestone achieved.
We sure did.
New colonists have arrived.
Well, what do you mean dome without life support? Ooh, power.
Full of hope and determination.
Alright, and no life support. They're going to die right off the bat. Alright, so we're in the founder stage. We have basically 10 souls with which these individuals need to survive. Really? Alright, back. Let me do this. We'll run another cable out. And then build some more power. We'll do 1, skip 1, 2, skip 1, 3.
Crop failure reported.
Yeah. Poor guys.
Our colonists are suffering from
I know
hypothermia.
it's troubling. All right, so we're back to we're back to producing good. Let's check out our workforce.
Anomaly analyzed.
Even
Geologists.
though I like it on Mars, I
Great,
find
so they're
myself missing
producing.
things I never
Let's
thought
see
I
here.
would. I've
Okay,
basically been a
okay,
vegetarian since my
okay.
first semester in college. Still, I recently had a craving for a doner kebab. I don't know why. The same thing happened
All
when I
right,
thought
well,
of Turkish delight, the most
we could use
revolting
one of
candy
those.
ever
So we have
created.
2,
Have you experienced similar
5,
cravings? If you
8.
have, tell us. Let's listen to another song and think about it.
Are we missing somebody? So 3, 5, 6, 9. Okay, 12. All right, so yeah, it is what it is. Let's yeah. Let's hope and pray now.
The on-site data validates our
Hey.
predictive models of the electrically charged dust devils.
Dust Devils gave us 2,000.
Research complete.
Oh yeah, drone swarm. New technologies are available.
There's more to the barren environs of the red planet than meets the eye. A veritable treasure trove of undiscovered knowledge and wonder. So long as
we
you know where to look.
All right, so with that, yeah, we got a couple of them now. The fungi, yes. The drone hubs, yes. This will give us the ability to make our own machine parts factory, which we have one right now, so we're kind of good. Mega storage would be kind of good. We'll go ahead and put it in there, and then actually let's back those off. Let's do that one so that we can get the extra 100 research. Then we'll do that one. Actually, yeah, that'll work. That one, then that one. All right, and well, with people now on the red planet, I think we're doing good. It's nighttime. We are running a deficit. Is it this one? This one is ready to launch. We will launch them away. All right, and what's the matter? This thing is being fickle.
The probe's drill had hit 100 meters before it detected a spike in temperature.
Okay.
The data tells us it was ignited magnesium compounds.
Sweet. We reduced our robotics. And let's see. That'd be great if you could just complete that.
Research complete. Milestone achieved.
Okay. We can upgrade our wind turbines. And
Resources are low.
low power. You know what? Since that be the case, we may want to go ahead and let me do this. Let me go this way, and then we'll go that way. Get a couple more of those built. And I also want to build one more battery. Alright, so there we are.
Sector scanned.
Another
Anomaly
anomaly
found.
found. Ooh, and it's got some nice stuff on it. Oh, that's research too. I hope they will get him out of there. That's sad. Alright, so you come here, collect all, unload there. That should be my explorer. Go ahead and give me some research points. And then, I mean, this is aggravating a little bit.
Resources are low.
I've never had that happen before. Oh, he's out. No, that's not him. That's... Come on.
Research complete. Anomaly analyzed.
Let's go ahead and build a dumping site. Maybe they'll work on that. Our attention is required. Okay, great. It safely landed on Earth and they reconstructed it. So, in fact, they learned a lot about rockets doing it, and rocket costs are decreased by 25%. So, if we wanted to build another rocket, we would be good to go. So, Mars Initiative is done. Yeah, we're gonna just wait here. We got these going. Anomalies and 8 days. So they are ready to take off. I wonder if I could do that. If I can find a, just so we're here now. Let's look at the planet. And if we can find one that uses the Dozer, well, that might be good. We may be able to get him out of there. The Explorer. Alright, so not particularly new technologies. Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and send an expedition here. It only requires 3 drones. We'll send that out. So you can only do it if you have a rocket on the planet. What are you waiting on? What? Oh yeah, don't. You gotta watch that. They'll be trying to take my rare metals. All right, so off they go on an expedition.
This is Mars official radio with Panem Public Service Escalon. We have a soundtrack just
We have
for the blue sunset light.
Definitely we have a need for food, so let's bring in a supply pod, being as we have some free ones. Yeah, maybe 15 and 10. Let's launch. And with that, I also want to go ahead and do our first forestation.
Resources are low.
Let's run that way. Let's do that there. This is going to build, and we'll actually begin to throw some seeds around and start growing.
Anomaly analyzed.
Hey.
There's more to the barren environs of the red planet than meets the eye. A veritable treasure trove of undiscovered knowledge and wonder. So long as you know where to.
Well, let's look and see what we got. So, the RC Commander starts with 4 additional drones. The command limit is increased by 12. Unlocks new automated mode for RC Explorer and RC Transport. Well, yes, thank you very much. So basically with that, they will be able to just run around autonomously and do their jobs, and then farms. So we'll do that. Alright, so not bad. We're gaining 450 per soul all on our own now. We started off at 100. I really wish this guy could... They're just... I don't know what to do. He's stuck.
Resources are low.
Did I not build one? I thought I did. Storage. Dumping site. Oh, it is right there. Alright, well I don't know what to do about my rover. I've never had that happen before. So let's go ahead and land our rocket. Let's go ahead and land our supply pod. Scrap that. And yeah, with that, I think we're making really good progress. Seems like, well, they're most generally okay. And we should have enough supplies to last a while. We'll well, since you can't work, we'll just not have you going at that moment in time. Alright, well, one at a time. You're just leaving stuff laying all over the place. What is that? A waste rock? Just dropping waste rocks all over my Martian soil. Alright. Well, anyway, this is oh, there he is. He's undone. Yay! I was beginning to worry.
Sector
Get
scan.
over here and go to work. And since you guys are here, get over here and go to work. And let me go ahead
Resources
and
are
build
low.
I'm Panna
one of
Masculine, and you're
those.
listening to Mars Official Radio. your
Food's
reliable
low,
source for the
but
music
we're going to
you
be
love.
alright. Oh, yeah, I still got that. Autonomous sensors. So when we come back, we need to go ahead and start putting, actually, yeah, some sensors out and about. One here, one over there, one down here. Yeah, we'll just start throwing us some sensors about and gathering some. Stop loading my stuff. I'm not doing that. They automatically load your rare metals. You want to turn that off so that they're not loading up your rare metals. I don't want them to go back. You can sell them, but you can also make stuff with them.
Resources are low.
And that's what I would prefer to do. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Our colony is coming along nicely. I'm waiting on just the right technology to become available. I think it's in the engineering department, so that we can build a little bit better domes, and we will begin to expand. So thank you for watching. Please hit that like button. Leave your comments down below if there's anything you'd like to know or say, or whatever the case may be. And if you haven't already, please consider hitting that subscribe button. And until next time.